Hello, fellow WoW gamers. Then again, if you're a WoW gamer, you're probably not watching some random middle-aged guy play WoW. Maybe you're just a gamer and you're reminiscing about the game, like I'm doing, which is why I subscribed again for a month. Haven't really played since the launch of Shadowlands. I went pretty hard the first couple of weeks, got to 60, and then I just stopped. I figured it wasn't that profitable for my channel as I'm trying to grow it. But, I miss it a lot, so I was like, let me give it another shot and see if I can manage my time in between everything else I do to get a little WoW in. So we're in Ardenweald. I am part of the Night Fae Covenant. And I'm just, doing, the campaign. Really nothing all that super exciting.
For Queen and Grove.
So that's what I'm going to be showcasing. And as I play and, I slowly gear up a little bit because my gear is awful, but it was really good the first week, for hitting 60. I got a pair of boots today. I went up an entire eye level. So as time goes on and I get back into this and I start to refamiliarize myself with the different systems, the Thorghast, the Maw, actually being able to gear up from doing battlegrounds and all that kind of stuff, I'll get a better sense as time goes on as to just whether or not I feel like I want to commit some time to this game that I have been playing since, before the coming of Christ, really. That's how old this game is. I never get bored of it. I just sometimes get a little overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that has to be done regularly to keep your character up to par. But yeah, I'm excited to try some battlegrounds at some point. Kind of see how that whole thing works out. So if you are watching this, you can let me know if you used to play WoW, if you like WoW. Do you get tempted to play it as well? We're supposed to collect... Oh, there we go. It's like, what are we looking for? It looks like a testicle, you know what I mean?
Shame about that nasty business back in Zuldrak.
And there's the second one, so that makes it a pair. Kind of fair.
Till them turn on him. It'd be mighty hard to find loyal followers these days.
Oh, and another thing, if you don't know a lot about me, which most people wouldn't, because I'm not that popular anyways, is I used to struggle really, really bad with calming down the amount of alts that I would play. So for several years, I would play almost half a dozen characters, and it was an absolute curse. It drove me literally crazy. I am proud to say that even as of the last expansion, predominantly and exclusively this one, I have been only my druid. The Zandalari Trollman. Yeah, that was cringy, and it was supposed to be. So that definitely helps with things as well, because every time you play an alt, naturally, that's time you could be playing on your main character to enjoy it being geared up or getting it geared up. And I think this is the first expansion since ever. Actually, the last time I exclusively played one character was Classic. Like back in 2004. I was an undead rogue. Well, I mean, I had a Night Elf Hunter too, but that was for, that was for role-playing on Moonguard. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We all know about that. So it feels good to be back. I was sometimes streaming there, and I would play on my trial character. Sorry, that got really distracting with the NPC following me. The masks of Guan Samdi. And I would fly around on the flight paths. And I would talk and I would reminisce and I'd be like, oh, I remember this one time this and this one time that. But now I can fly because, you know, I'm subscribed. Use the god mask. He must have given me something. He did.
Oh, that mask be looking good on you, man. You remind me of me.
I can't tell that I'm wearing one because I'm a cat, but we'll just go along with it. Oh, there we go.
Leaving these trucks, them in a mighty hurry.
So the idea here is you get some gear, higher level World Quest rewards as well if you finish your campaign. So that's why I'm trying to plow through that, and it'll also help me gear up a little bit. Running some heroics would probably do that as well, because my gear level is like atrocious.
I've got a bad feeling about these missing Loa.
So a combination of BGs, random heroics, and doing this. But when flying comes out, remember every expansion that comes out in recent history, you can't fly in that new zone until they release the achievement for it, the Pathfinder achievement for that expansion.
The tracks be leading into
the
that
point is,
grove
you
up
will
ahead.
have to absolutely
waiting for,
finish your
man?
campaign. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. Then every character on my account can fly here. Locate the Mozilla token. Yeah, it helps if I pay attention.
That be the mark of Muzala. Oh, that nasty old Loa be going too far.
Oh. We might be good. Let me guess, it's probably on the other side. And we also have to slaughter into oblivion some enemies. I like pulling them with the moonfire. It never gets boring. But yeah, I still miss my rogue because of the whole like visual aspect of being able to see your weapons. When you're a druid in Feral or Guardian, you only see your animal form with a little bit of glow, but you don't get to see all your transmogs and all that, so you're able to transmog your forms. But you can't do nearly as much as the other classes in terms of that character customization. However, we can do more because we have 4 talent trees. Nobody else can do that. You want a ranged DPS like a mage, warlock, hunter? There it is. You want to be like a rogue, melee, and stealth? Feral. You want a tank? That's what I am, Guardian. You want to be a healer? Restoration. Everybody else has 3 trees. Unless you're a demon hunter and you only get 2 there. So, I mean, literally the epitome of, you know, pros and cons. What is it that you look for in a character? And I mean, I don't mind the bear form that I have. There's different color variants and all that. Not too sure what happened there, but I started taking a buttload of damage there. I also saw briefly the video from Hazelnutty Games, Nutty Gamer, Hazelnutty Gamer. I don't remember her name. Damn it. Something about people asking, you know, for Shadowlands in this expansion, is there going to be more customization? And apparently there isn't going to be any. So I mean, it kind of blows, you know, but like I have this cat form, right, that I transmogged, and you know, good for me. You know, like you can could still do some stuff. It's a little disappointing that there isn't really going to be anything else for this entire expansion. That's kind of a big deal, you know? So I'll go ahead and finish up this quest. If I can finish it. If I don't get finished. Like I said, I'm excited to get some better gear. I mean, there's people that are like 230, I think, right now. Right now, I think my next goal is my 162 to hit like 180. That would make my character that much more resilient in PvE. Just kind of like mucking around doing this stuff. The PvP I'm not too concerned about because of random battlegrounds. You know? Not too concerned with that. I mean, sure, it's nice to have good gear, but...
You see the power me be giving me followers one Sunday.
Yes, I like your power.
Shoot! Remove ya.
You wouldn't need... Okay, I'm just gonna stop that right there.
Mazala be draining the wild
Didn't even have to fight them.
raise up Hakar and fill him with dark mojo. Hello! We best be getting the Winter Queen's help if we're gonna stand up to war with Zala. Raising him from priest to lord, giving him the power of death. Now he be using it against me. He be nothing without me. And when
Okay, I'm recording. Thank you. Heart of the Forest. I don't think that we can hearth yet. We cannot. And I don't think there's any flight. Oh yeah, there's a flight right there. Okay, yeah, we can fly. We can, man. Why I keep doing that, I don't know. But I'm enjoying it. This game, like I said, it can be peaceful, exhilarating, just, you know, all at the same time. Call of Duty can't ever be a relaxing game. You know what I mean? I love Call of Duty, but it's not relaxing to me. It's too high-strung for me.
What do you need?
What do I need is 50-something hours in a day. That's what I need. Let's go. Yeah, so hopefully, over the next couple of weeks, I'll just have a better idea what I want to do. I'm still very much struggling, you know, with YouTube. What it is I want to do to have a better sense of direction. But then I look at people like the Rad Brad. You know, he'll play random games. He does that. He'll play a game, part 1, part 2, get millions of views. I mean, people are invested in them, right? And rightfully so. I like him a lot. So I can't say to myself, well, I play too many games, that's why it's not working. Well, no, not really. Because the Rad Brad's doing the same thing. Everybody finds sort of like their niche. Oh, there we go.
I serve the queen.
But because there's nothing happening in terms of game releases, at least that I want this month, what am I going to do? I think the next game that comes out is like MLB The Show 21 in like 6 weeks from now.
Never.
So that's kind of freaky for me. When there's several weeks, couple of months at a time between game releases, I panic.
Been a long time, eh? But this tree looking good. I like what you done with the place.
What is the meaning of this intrusion, mortal?
Is this where I'm supposed to say something?
The drought
Oh.
beleagueth us all.
Hey, now, your majesty. I come in peace. wise. We need to be working together if we're gonna beat old Mazala.
The quarrels of Loa are no concern of mine. Do not involve Ardenweald in your petty squabbles.
No, you got this all wrong. The boss be stealing the lure from their sleep, and... You be running to the Winter Queen with your problems now? Some lure of dead you be, Bonsandi. Making deals instead of taking what be yours. Your time be done, your power be spent, and now old Mazala be coming to collect.
He doesn't scare me. Oh, I could turn it in. Well, I mean, she's like 15 feet tall or something.
I grant, rally the nearby groves, then seek out Lady Moonberry.
Oh, awesome, and I got a new pair of gloves. You see what I'm saying? And these can also be ranked up as well, I believe, to like 187 or 190 or something like that. I did get the chest today as well. It's just not as good as what I currently have. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. So I was at 161, I'm at 163. I mean, it all, you know, eventually makes a difference.
So, looks like I'm gonna have to settle the score with the boss once and for all. Mazala be mighty strong and plenty mean, but don't you worry about old Buan Samdi. This old Loa still got a few tricks up his sleeve. But when you finish helping the Winter Queen, maybe you come on over to the other side, you know, just check in on your old friend, eh?
He's a major character in the lore of World of Warcraft. I wouldn't know how best to describe him.
Look like you're not dead.
Bwansandi, but you'd have to...
Where do we strike?
You'd have to Google him or something like that. But he's huge. He's a troll. He's just, that's his mask, his spirit mask or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
Where do we strike?
I guess I'll do... Yeah, I'll just fly over there, and I think I might just end it. Reason being, a little bit limited for time. I want to try to do some other stuff. And I want to keep these relatively short. I don't want to do 2-3 hour gameplay videos. No one watches those. I mean, barely anybody watches these to begin with. But I do enjoy making these. I love making random Let's Play content. Even if they just get about 5 or 10 views each.
All kinds of amazing things. They just need someone to bring them supplies. Someone like you.
Okay, then. Yeah, so I think this is just kind of like building up the area, and because I chose this area, like this covenant, you know, there's a point where you can like fast travel between certain areas, and you get all these perks. But yeah.
We will hunt the hunters.
There, I just need to do that. Sure, I'll go ahead and fly again. I figure why not.
Take your time. Return
This
to
area is so nice. I can't wait to just be able to fly, to be honest. I much prefer flying. That's why for the expansion Cataclysm, I was actually a fan of Cataclysm, because Cataclysm, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think it was the only expansion in history where people were able to fly right from day one. Yeah. So that's what makes that one. Oh wow, that's a rare. Just in the nick of time. That's another thing with the changes, you know, in recent years. Oh, there. Had I not been in a group years ago, I wouldn't have gotten that item. I wouldn't have gotten any loot. Right? So that's like a huge, huge deal.
Foes of
The whole
forest
out-of-party
beware.
looting is pretty big. Where to? I'll do one more. I think I'm almost done this one. And then
Greetings.
that shall be it.
Stay safe.
But that totem of the stone... Oh, okay. Gives me anima. That's what it does. Okay. This item begins a quest. Yeah, that's the one I gotta turn back in. But yeah, I'm really excited to see, like I said, where my channel goes from here, because this year it's off to a rough start. Wow, that is a big-ass bear. I mean, I have that bear form, that skin, just not that color. I'm actually working on that color. But, you know, I thought I was big. My goodness. I don't know what kind of protein and creatine he's on.
We will hunt the hunters.
Follow the path. Oh, okay, we gotta go to this little section here. Turn that in. PvP's also turned off. I don't have that on. Just because... Like, let's be real. My gear is so terrible. I would get ganked all the time. So why put that extra distraction in there? Gonna probably live stream a little bit later this evening.
Wazala's forces are more entrenched than we expected. Help the wild
Oh,
hunt clear
boy.
them out.
Yeah, this is where I just gotta go and kill a bunch of enemies. Like, weaken the forces there. But yeah, when I do this later, I don't know if I'll quest, if I'll do some battlegrounds. Start working on my, you know, my honor and my conquest. Start getting some gear. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Seeing how much stronger my druid gets as I get the gear. Right now, we're not doing so good. Holy shish kebab. Oof. Did that even do anything? I think so. Says 60% weakened. Yeah, 66. Wow, look at the size of that. Oh, that's the bear from earlier that we saw. Might as well get in there. Imagine if I was that big, eh? That would be something. But yeah, I really love my druid, you know. Range DPS, like I said, tank, heal, melee DPS, and cat form. So what if I don't have big flashing, glowing daggers like my troll rogue has? Yes, I missed that, but whatever. Oh, and I guess I gotta free some of these people here.
It looks like Dumbala's here as well, fighting a lower.
So that's done. And I think I am done.
For Ardenweald.
Yeah, just have these to heal up or free. Oh, I guess those... Oh, that was something else. Okay, never mind. But yeah. Alright. That is it for me. If you made it until the end, you're crazy. Go see a doctor. And thanks for stopping by. If you happen to watch this, it is 3:45. Who knows? I could be streaming fairly soon, within the hour, hour and a half. I'll probably do a little bit of this. Not too sure if I'll be like questing, flying around manually in the different worlds, just kind of checking it out. But either which way. If you liked the video, as always, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm and making it more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll make sure that spear goes in where the sun don't shine, sideways, 6 ways from Sunday, 1 way from Monday. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, of course that would be well appreciated, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.